I think it's very likely that these companies that we're talking about are going to introduce agents that run on their platforms. You know, these agents, of course, they have to be experts in what they do, and nobody's going to understand customer service better than ServiceNow, and they're going to come up with agents that are really fine-tuned and optimized for the type of work that uses the tools that they have. In the end, also, we need the tools to finish their work and put the information back in a way that we can understand. And that we call them system of records. And so each one of these tools have their own system of records. Those system of records exist because we put them there and we use it so that we understand the information that's finally complete. And so those system of records will still be ground truth, and they'll continue to be ground truth. And now the agents will help, they will use it, and they will populate the system of records. They will use the tools that are available on these platforms. I think a thought experiment that could be helpful is, imagine one of these days when we have robots and these robots are in our homes. It's very unlikely that the robot will come up with a new Cuisinart. The robot will just read the manual for the Cuisinart and just use the Cuisinart. It's more likely that instead of coming up with another way of doing microwaving, that the robot will just use the microwave. These tools exist for a good reason. And so I'm fairly certain future robots will use screwdrivers and wrenches and pliers and things like that. And these tools are essentially in their digital form from the companies that you're talking about.